Folks, welcome back. I have your latest home prices and insights for week ending July 14th for York Region. We got a lot more sales to talk about than we've had the previous weeks. Just a quick thank you to those of you that have used the calendar link in the description below to book a time to speak with me. I really appreciate it. It's working out great. You book a time, I know ahead of time when we're going to chat, and this way I make sure I'm available to talk about whatever you want to talk about. So thank you for that. Those of you watching, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button, and share this video with all your friends. It really means a lot to us and helps us to continue to produce what we're producing here every week for you. Okay, let's get into the numbers. I said sales are up across the board, so let's have a look here. I've got Vaughan. I'm covering detached only for Vaughan, Richmond Hill, and Markham, and then I'll get into the condos for York Region. So sales are up. We sold 50 detached properties in Vaughan last week. We sold 6, which is up a little bit over the previous week. 6 sold at $2 million or more. And average sold price shot way up to $1,632,000. Well, let's be real here. The previous week of $1,449,000 that came way down. A lot of these ups and downs are fueled by the luxury market. Well, the fact that we came this low was not in line with what would be normal considered that we've had throughout the year. Now that we're up to 1.6, that kind of falls in line to kind of a normal price that we've had all year for Vaughan. Compared to last year, we're sitting at 22% higher than last year's average sold price. Of the 50 that were sold, 62% sold at list price or more. So it's become a little bit more competitive than it was just a week ago. Listings are not so high though. We listed only 56, so the orange is this year, the blue is last year's listing, and if you just look at the orange, listings have been getting lower and lower every single week. So sales are up, listings are down, market's tighter. Months of inventory dropped way down to 1.2, which is one of the lowest that we've had now for several months. So the market is tighter. Vaughan, all of a sudden, from feeling like things are loosening up, they're much tight again. They're more tighter. Looking at Richmond Hill, sales also went up to 38. 5 properties sold at $2 million or more, which is similar to the last couple weeks. But average sold price has come down to $1,589,000. It's one of the lower average sold price that we've had all year. Compared to last year, though, we're 21% higher. It's really interesting that this year, the orange is this year's line, average sold price has been coming down. And at the same time, last year, though, the blue, at this time, it's been coming down at exactly the same time. And we know how the markets have been and the seasons have seemed to have changed in real estate. So it's just interesting that it's doing the same thing that it did last year. Of the 38 that were sold, 47% sold at list price or more. So there's less competition now. Previous week was 52%. We were as high as 70 and 80% before. So Richmond Hill is a lot more relaxed, a lot more calm. You can negotiate prices. You could come back a couple times to see the property if you like. Looking at listings, similar to Vaughan, listings have been coming down. We listed only 56 last week. Months of inventory has come down to 1.6. I'm so excited to introduce you to our newest listing, 58 Warren Crescent. So many great features you're going to love about this house. Let me start off with the generator. Now, this automatically turns on, powers the whole house. As soon as you walk in, you're going to say, wow. It's open concept. You could see all the way to the back door. Wainscoting, crown molding everywhere. Designer paint and designer fixtures through the whole house. 3 great sized bedrooms. Now the second floor has smooth ceiling, pot lights, hardwood floors. All the closets have closet organizers. Now the finished basement has its own separate entrance. It's a 1-bedroom basement apartment. But I gotta tell you, the quality down here is the same as the rest of the house. You've got beautiful heated floors, lots of ceiling height, quartz counters, stainless steel appliances, plenty of room, plenty of storage, and a massive 1-bedroom with these sliding doors that open up all the way if you wanted to have completely open concept. And the last great feature, I am standing literally 3 minutes away from the front door by the Humber River. Plenty of space to run around and enjoy a lazy weekend. And Markham. What happened to Markham? Everybody seems to have decided let's go buy in Markham because sales shot way up to 65 detached properties sold. 12 of those were sold at $2 million or more. It's interesting though that average sold price came down. Normally when we see the increase in the luxury properties, average sold price tends to go up or at least stay very close to where it was before. This time it came down. But if we really take a close look, the previous week of 1,865,000, that was way up there. That was not in line with anything that's been happening in Markham all year. So the fact that we're down to 1,729 right now kind of lines up to where we've been most of the year in Markham. So things are back to normal, let's just say, in Markham. We're 25% higher than we were last year's average sold price. Of the 65 that were sold, 59% sold at list price or more. 63 were listed, and months of inventory is now sitting at 0.8 months of inventory. Very tight in Markham. Looking at condos for York Region. You know, folks, I might be going a little bit quickly here for some of you. You know the beauty of watching this on YouTube? Just hit pause whenever you want. Look at the numbers, make sure you're satisfied, or comment below, ask me some questions, and I'll take my time and go through it a little bit slower, or talk about whatever you want to talk about in the comments below. So we got condos here. We sold 50 condos, exactly what we sold the previous week, and a little bit less than what we did a few weeks ago, but in general, sales have been coming down. Of the 50 condos, only 1 sold at $1 million or more, which is just like the previous week. But average sold price has been going up. We're at $644,000 for the average condo price that was sold last week. And $644,000 is a little bit on the higher side of the yearly average so far. So it's not, you know, we're $682,000 is our highest average. So $644,000 is getting up there now. So prices in York Region for condos, it's on the upswing pretty good. We're 14% higher than we were last year's average sold price. Of the 50 that were sold, 56% sold at list price or more. So there's some competition there. We listed 108, which is up from what we listed last week. And months of inventory climbed just a little bit. We're sitting now at 1.7 months of inventory. And so condos in York Region, fairly strong. You can see the average sold price has been going up for a couple of weeks. And if we look at the overall average, we're sitting on the higher end of our yearly average so far as average sold price. When we look at the overall summary here, the market's pretty tight still. Very much a seller's market. For Vaughan Detached, months of inventory went down. For Richmond Hill, months of inventory went down. Markham stayed the same. York Region is up, but just by 0.1, so we're sitting at 1.7 for York Region condos. It's a seller's market, folks. No matter how calm it might seem, no matter how a little bit more relaxed, it's still a very tight market. It's still a seller's market. My name is Santo Sessa with Remax Premier. If you need any help, give me a call. Have a great day.